Welcome to Truck and Travel. I'm Derek.
I'm Cinnamon.
Today's video is sponsored by Hyfield. If you're interested in doing what we do and driving one of these trucks for a living, reach out to Hyfield Trucking at the link and phone number in the video description. Let them know Truck and Travel sent you. Come on. All right, this load picks up on Monday in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, and it's going to Rochester, New York, and it drops on Tuesday. All right, Cinnamon, please tell us about this load.
So this load is actually a dry load, meaning it doesn't take a reefer, refrigerated unit, so no temperatures or anything like that. So pretty easy load. 4 pallets, total weight is 1,000 pounds for all 4 of those pallets combined. So Derek, what kind of miles are we looking at for this one?
So this one was a decent run. It was 658 miles. But if you add deadhead, it was 721, so it had a short deadhead to get there. All right, Cinnamon, go ahead and give us the pay per mile.
So the pay per mile wasn't great, but this is one of those loads that when we combined everything together, it makes sense. So if you look at it individually, not so great. All together, it's good. So if you're looking at just the run miles, it pays $1.57 per mile, which most of the times, these dry surface loads, the ones that don't have that many requirements, are not going to pay as good.
Yep.
So this one, if you add the deadhead with it, so you're looking at all miles, it takes it down to $1.43 for all miles. So the pay for this one was $1,033.71.
Yep. Yeah, as you'll see, as time goes on and these videos come out, you're going to see that we're going to favor a certain type of loads, and there's a reason for that.
Yeah.
But I will say these runs that don't require the reefer are kind of nice because it's a little bit quieter, a little bit easier to sleep while you're going down the road. Cinnamon likes to say that, you know, when the reefer unit's running, it's like a lawnmower is underneath your bed.
And I will say that since these are going to pay less because you're not using your equipment too, so there's no wear and tear on, you know, your reefer unit, and you're not using the diesel that it takes to run your, you know,
and
TCU. So
that's like a specialty item, you know, it costs more money, you know, so. All right, our next load picks up on Wednesday and drops on Wednesday, picks up in Wilmington, Delaware, and drops in Somerset, New Jersey.
Yeah. All
right, Cinnamon, tell us more about this load.
Okay, so this load was 7 pallets, so, you know, higher amount of pallets than we're used to, but not too many. The weight, very, very light for having 7 whole pallets, so it's 1,823 pounds for all 7 of those. So this is a very short run. I'll have Derek tell you the miles here in a second, but I want to say that it is a dry load also, so no reefer unit, you know, necessary. It's good sleep, very short run, because Derek, why don't you tell us about the miles?
All right, so the run miles on this one is only 96 miles, but if you add the deadhead to get over to Delaware and all that, so the total miles with deadhead was 424 miles. All right, Cinnamon, go ahead and break down the pay on this one.
So since it was only, what, 96 miles, the pay per mile is going to be great. So just looking at the run miles, it pays $12.49 per mile, which is, man, I wish all of our loads paid that much.
That'd be amazing.
But when you do add in the deadhead and you're looking at all the miles, then the pay per mile comes to $2.83, which is still well above our goal for loads. So this load paid $1,199.15. So it was just a day load, right?
Yep, just a single day load, that's right. So I don't think that's too bad for picking up this one day and dropping on that very same day, you know, and then
almost $1,200 for one day.
Yeah,
not bad at
96 miles. I mean, that's a short day. If you don't like sitting still, this load isn't for you. But you know, we like making money. All right, our next load picks up on Thursday and drops on Thursday. Another day load, pretty convenient. Picks up in Greensboro, North Carolina, and drops in Richmond, Virginia. All right, Cinnamon, go ahead and give them the rundown. What is this load?
I was like, are you saying something else after that?
All right, go ahead.
Oh, jeez. So
your turn.
Derek, this is 4 pallets. It's 3,040 pounds for all 4 of those pallets. It is a temperature load, and the set point is 21 Celsius. We're talking Fahrenheit. It's 70 Fahrenheit. So Derek, how many miles are we talking?
Okay, so the run miles. What? Something funny, Cinnamon?
No, go ahead.
Okay. Something funny, Cinnamon?
No.
Okay. Something funny, Cinnamon?
Oh my gosh, stop. Just
so the
go.
run miles on this one was 205 miles, and the deadhead miles, so the included with deadhead, all miles, 705 miles. But I'm not going to tell you the whole story about that until after the next one. Yes, there's a next one. All right, Cinnamon, go ahead and break down the pay per all miles.
So if we're just looking at the run miles, then the pay per mile is $8.29. Fantastic. If you include all of the deadhead miles, then it drops it down to $2.41, which is still awesome. This load was paying $1,700.
Dude. All right, so the next load picks up in Wilmington, Delaware on Friday, next day, and drops in Somerset, New Jersey. Familiar place. Okay. All right, Cinnamon, tell us about this one.
I thought you were going to.
Anyways, it canceled. And that's why the deadhead miles are so high on the previous load of 705, because we had to go home for a wedding. We were going to do this run, but it canceled, and so we just said, okay, we're not going to try anymore. We're going to go home.
Oh, but I will say that they did give us, since the load did cancel and we were already dispatched on it, they did give us $298.72 to pay for the deadhead.
So what did we do for the week, Cinnamon?
So for the week we did $4,231.58. The total amount of miles that we went was 1,850. And for all the miles we did for the week was $2.29 per mile for all miles.
Pretty good for having a big deadhead.
Yep.
That's what I like to hear. The pay isn't what we wanted, but we did have a load that canceled on us. So those things happen. All right, Cinnamon, go ahead and give them the stats for our career so far. This is week 12.
So looking at all 12 weeks combined, the pay for all miles to this point is $2.20, which is above our $2 per mile goal. Which
is awesome. Week 12 is still above $2. That's awesome.
Yeah. The total amount of miles that we've traveled up to this point is 30,574 miles.
That's a lot.
The number of pallets or pieces that we hauled has been 94.
Start stacking up.
The total freight weight that we've moved is 45,447.
Took us 12 weeks to get a full truckload.
The total amount of loads that we did was 38.
That's a lot.
The average weight per load is 1,195 pounds. The average amount of miles per week that we traveled was 2,547. The average pay per week was $5,614.49. So the total gross to the truck up to this point is $67,373.84. So that is gross to the truck. So what we brought in before any fuel costs or anything like that.
All right. Stacking up cash. I like to see that. Well, guys, I hope you enjoy the series of the videos we're doing right now. Leave a comment down below. Hit the like and subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for riding along. God bless you guys, and we'll see you next time.
Bye. On to the next one.
On to the next one.
I'ma do me, why you hating on me? It's not adding up. I do roll like a Mack truck, country heart, I'ma cop a farm and go act up. Lot of scars, I was cold-hearted, now I'm backed up. Keep it real, I do this once a month, I don't rap much. I just take the money and go stack up. Only buying car hard till you tatted up. All that other bull, it don't matter much. You only climb me, I put the ladders up. No fault, I done doubled up on the workload. I think I fell in love with the bankroll. Pray up, get money, then we lay low.